Hello, let's learn kanji. Today we will be studying the kanjis that appeared in the previous video. It will happen like this. We'll be reading the verse in Japanese and English, then analyze the glyph origin of the characters, and then check major references in some, and lastly, considerations to remember the kanjis. The first verse will say, the word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, 主からエレミヤに望んだ言葉. We will be studying 主望言葉. The character for Lord is 主. I like to think that in the oldest version it's the one on top, like the character for one and then on top. When we see the silver script, it's getting closer to the lamp, appearance with a fire on top. The Tong Chinese will say it looks like a memorial tablet, and I like to see it like really the lamp, the fire on a lamp, because the fire depicts well what the Lord is, because the fire requires being served. This picture is a Tang Dynasty lamp, and I told on taking this kind of appearance for depicting in the gift. Be it the one on top, or be it the fire on a lamp, our Lord is honorable and outstanding. By nature, fire requires being served. In exchange, it provides warmth, like allow to cook, keeps wild beasts away. When seeing this character referring to God, I can't help but see that even the king looks up because he is above. The next one is nozo. The meaning is to face, deal with. I did not pick all the possible meanings because the slide would get ugly with much information, as a character can have so many meanings. You can check the other meanings of the characters in online dictionaries, and there you can see a big list of meanings. It will be bad. I just picked the meanings more related to the verse, so it won't get, it will look better. When we see this glyph origin, we see that this human figure with an eye is bending, getting closer to those things down there. It is getting closer because it's bending, and the eye is looking better, it's looking closer. Tudong Chinese is say it is a person bending to bring closer a pile of objects. When we come closer, we'll come to, we'll face them. This action results in both getting closer. In the sense of the verse, the word of the Lord came to the prophet Jeremiah. Now the character of say, koto. It depicts a tongue sticking out of a mouth. The tongue is very important for the process of speaking. Test it out. Open your mouth and keep the tongue static in the floor of mouth. Try speaking some praises. Missed something? And then we have the character for leaf, which is ba. It is the same character that appears in Konoha of Naruto. It is ha or ba. According to the dictionary, it represents leaves growing from a tree plus grass blades. Leaves can be seen on top of a tree and on grasses. Also, it's usually a group of leaves, except when the plant just popped up of soil. In the sense of say plus leaf, maybe the communication is rarely made of a single word. It's a group of words connected in different layers of depthness, giving sense to what is communicated. The second verse says, "Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will cause you to hear my words." Tate, to kishi no ie ni kodatte ikinasai. そのところで、私はあなたに私の言葉を聞かせよ。Now we will be studying the chapter 4. た、と、き、し、え、くだ、い、ところ、き。The chapter 4 stand up, rise is た。When we look to the glyph origin, we see this man standing on the ground. And according to the Dong Chinese site, depicts a person standing on the ground. While the character for big breed could even be done as snow angel or in starfish sleep pose, the character for stand-up rise is in really ready position. The focus on torso, a little Superman mode, looks ready to act. Both the arms and legs are raised, and if you just did jump doing an air spaccato, yeah, you are ready for whatever stretches up to date. The character for pottery, which is tall. Let me look to the oldest glyph origins. There it looks like some sort of hands taking off the specific soil that's used for it. So on Chinese side, we say that it's a mound of clay, that it depicts a person bent over making a clay pot. The left part looks like the sense of layers or hierarchy. Layers fits nicely if consider you need to go a little deeper the surface level to find clay or kaolin for porcelain. For the character of utensil or vessel, we have ki, but could also be utsuwa. We have a dog in the center of the objects when we look to the leaf origins. Well, it looks like one. And then when we think in the importance of dogs since long ago, I wanted to show the statues of dogs of the Han Dynasty. You can see the colors on them, like how important they are for our use since such a long time. And then we can consider there is a dog placed in the middle to guard the utensils. Dogs are kept nervy to use and very long. Many Han Chinese statues depicts dogs using collars. They are protective and friendly, can announce if an unfamiliar person nervy through loud barks and so. The mouth elements around can be used to memories as well, since a mouth of a bottle in a bottle anatomy, for example, still serves to resemble. When we compare the left part of the master character and the left part of the pottery character and the seal script and the clerical script, we see some similarities, so let's take that in consideration. Use the layer, the hierarchy thing to help remembering. The Dong Chinese side will say that this character means to turn around, circle. The left part resembles that other one on the script, so trying to make a sense out of it. If there is hierarchy sense and there is a circuit sense, so is the teaching of a master, which although is in higher position, you always need to learn, and you learn from students also. The character of house, which is yeah, when we look to the glyph origins, we see so many examples because it's such an important word, and it represents a pig under a roof. There are some statues which shows pigsty and latrines, and well, I don't have much to say about it, but it is kinda remarkable to consider. It is composed by the roof and the pig. The pig was very important in the long past in China. It's the most popular source of meat there until this day. If you have a roof and if you have a pig, then you have an ideal place to call home, since a roof will keep you safe of many external threats, and a pig will grow big, multiplicate, and give products. The character of down below is Koda, and it represents a line below another, compared to an horizontal line 1 in a vertical way. A diagonal line 2 is below if it's closer to the bottom than the horizontal line 1. Why the second line is not also horizontal like the kanji of above? Complicated. Maybe it's told to keep balance, going upside down like that. In the character of to go, which is I, like in ikenasai, it represents a straight intersection. When you go, you move forward because you take a decision of a path. There are many intersections in the path, but whatever path decision you make, the act of moving forward to it is to get going already. The character of place, which is Tokoro, represents a door and an X. Left part is a door, right part is an X. When it feels proper to build a door, it's because there is already a sense of internal and external area. So that's an official delimitation of the entrance of a place. And lastly, we will be studying the character of listen or hear, which is ki. Like in Kikaseo, when you look to the glyph origin, the oldest one looks like the human figure with an ear in its head, just like the Luke one, but it ended up changing a lot. And now it represents a gate plus an ear. What we hear or listen to enters the gates of the ears. When someone wants you to pay attention to what they are communicating, they can say, listen. With that request, you attentively consider the words that are coming in through the ears gates. There are so many sounds surrounding us that we choose to ignore some and allow some to come in, like a filter. The long vertical part of the gate looks like the part that goes under the ground to give stability for the gate to stand. So that is it for now. This is the part 1. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and may God bless your day. See you on part 2.